everyone, I'm the Great Zarian, and it's Sunday, June 12th, 2016. This weekend's been good for me. I went and I saw my parents. More so, I went over to my parents' house to help my dad and my brother with yard work, and my dad sat outside and we had some great conversation, and everything was good. Today, me and my friend played GTA for a really long time, from about 10 this morning to, I'm recording this at about 8, so it was about 10 hours. It was really fun. But not all is good in the world. All is never good in the world, but today especially. There was the tragedy in Orlando. What they were now being called most definitely is a terrorist attack in Orlando at the I can't remember the name of the club at the moment, but 50 people died and 58 more were wounded. I believe those are the numbers. I'll correct stuff in the annotation if I'm off. But it's the worst mass shooting in U.S. history, and it's the worst terrorist attack since 9/11. "50 people, 50 innocent people." This wasn't, a bunch of gangs going at it. This wasn't two groups of militia going at it. It was 50 people that maybe they didn't have spotless criminal records for all, and maybe some of them got, arrested for a few days for, shoplifting. I don't know, but what I do know is that none of them killed, none of them embezzled, none of them raped, none of them tortured, none of them did any true crime. And now they're dead. 58 more, or however many it is, are wounded, might still die. I don't know their status. They all might be just in, whatever, not severe, not critical, but something below that. People's siblings, their children, their aunt, their uncle, their cousin, their niece, their nephew, their best friend is dead or wounded, and many, many more that weren't killed or weren't wounded are probably scarred for life. It's a horrible thing. In my lifetime, I've seen Columbine, I've seen Virginia Tech shooting, I've seen 9/11, I've seen so many horrible tragedies in my lifetime. "26 years of seeing horrendous things and learning about horrendous things that have happened in my lifetime. And this, 50 people being killed, is still something that bothers me. 50 people that were innocent. 50 people that weren't in a war zone. They weren't, in a place where you expect to have a gun come out very often, were killed. 50 innocent people were killed. And it still bothers me. And on the one hand, I shouldn't have to feel this. We shouldn't have to keep seeing people die if we can help it. as much as we want to appreciate each other's differences and value differences and all of that, we're still in a world that doesn't. As much as I don't want to feel sadness, and I don't want others to have to go through all of this, I hope that I never get to a point where I hear about something like this and go, oh, okay. I never wish to not feel. I never wish to have it be, oh, that's happened on the news. I never want that. I never want to be so dead on the inside that it doesn't bother me that people have died. As sad as it is, and as much as it'll probably affect me a little bit, I want it, because it shows that I'm still human and I'm still alive. There's all the questions of what to do, what could have prevented it, blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't matter. 50 innocent people are dead. And many more are wounded. And many more after that are probably emotionally scarred. Doesn't matter if an assault rifle ban would have stopped this. Doesn't matter about some war somewhere else and whether we should have done this, that, or the other thing. No, it doesn't. Can we at least have a few days where we mourn those that died? Please? Just... there are going to be people that are going to want to score points with their constituents and all of that. It's just... I don't think they actually care. I don't think most politicians care, but that's getting off topic. Yeah, there are people that hate us. There are people that want to kill us. But if your answer is to return that with more hate, to keep out others that have nothing to do with it and want to escape that, if your answer is to shut down and leave people to suffer, you're not helping. You're fueling the fire. Because you're going to have more people that are probably already scared out of their damn mind, have nowhere else to go except back to where they were to be butchered or to join them. And from what I heard, the guy that was here that did this, he was born here. Let me just... I guess if there's one thing I want to get out of this isn't just my deep, heartfelt condolences. I guess the one message I want out of this is the guy declared his allegiance to ISIS. What do we do to fight them? Okay, if you want me to give you an answer, realize first of all, this is an ideology. It's not a country. This isn't World War II where you're fighting Nazi Germany. Imagine if it wasn't Nazi Germany, but it was just a bunch of people that didn't have a country officially and followed the same ideas. ISIS is an ideology. I don't understand why people don't get that. Let this guy be the proof. I'm not going to say his name. Not just because I don't remember it offhand, because it didn't deserve to be named. It's another thing that bugs me is whenever we talk all about the shooter, all about what their references are, their names and their history. It's like, don't name them. Don't talk about them beyond what you need to do. Just say if they're dead. They're dead. Understand that we're fighting an ideology that doesn't know national borders. Somebody that's here, was born here, lived there all their life. Hell, probably somebody that's lived here for, the family's lived there for 10 generations can join. Understand this is an ideology. And understand also that we can't fight this with more hatred. We can't fight this by turning away people that want help and need it. They need to get away from this. Remember those that died, and remember that they were innocent. They didn't want to harm a soul. They just wanted to live their lives as happy as possible. And if you have some issue with, whatever choices they made, none of those choices were to kill people. None of them were to kidnap people. None of them were to do true crimes. They were innocent. They were innocent people. Beyond doing the thoughts and the prayers that we always do for those that have died, for those that are wounded, for those affected by it, do your best to love and be as happy as possible, so that we can all do our best to put more positive energy into the world, to undo the negative that was just injected in. Go tell your family that you love them. Go contact that person you haven't talked to in 3 years. Instead of saying, well, I wish I could hang out with them, send them a message, call them, hey, want to hang out sometime? If you got a dog or a cat or a bird or a hamster or whatever, cherish them. Cherish your family. Cherish your friends. Go make happy memories. Don't feed into hate. Kill it with kindness. Let's try to make the world a happier place, even if it's in small ways. That's what I try to do. May the 50 people that passed away in Orlando rest in peace. And may we all make the world a better place. If not in their honor, then just because the world will be a better place. Until next time, try to be awesome. Just make the world a better place. That's how you can be awesome.